Today we're going to be talking about 4 tips to help you with your audition mindset. So you either have an audition today, you're like watching this right before, like, okay, pump me up, here we go. Or you're preparing days ahead, which is what I would recommend before this big audition. So our first mindset tip that we have is play the game, not the event. And you're probably thinking, okay, wait a second, you're bringing sports into this. This is not the right channel for that, but hear me out. When we're playing a big event, sometimes we can forget that we've played this game all of our lives. So in singing and acting and all of those things, let's take it to that perspective. You've been singing and you've been acting and you've been doing these things for a very long time. Just because today is like a big event doesn't mean that you're doing anything different than what you've been doing leading up to this day. So when you're getting ready to go up there, I really want you to think, play the game. Do what you always know how to do, sing, rock that stage, be that character, own that moment, because you are doing what you've been doing for so long and you're going to enjoy it instead of thinking, oh my gosh, this is like a really big event, and then you're going to paralyze yourself. So don't think of that. Think of, I've got this, because you've been doing it for a long time. Play the game, not the event. Tip number 2. This one is probably one of my favorites. So if you are a theater person, I want you to pretend that you are being that character. This is your chance to perform as that character that you've always dreamed of playing, or the character that you're auditioning for. I want you to take this and think of it as, this is at least my one chance to actually be that character. Become that character, let yourself live in that world, really see it and be a part of it, interact with it, and enjoy that moment that you have, because it's not guaranteed that you're going to book this role, but what is guaranteed is you've got that stage for, I don't know how long the cut is, 5 minutes, 1 minute, you get a monologue, maybe you get a song, a dance, whatever time you have up on that stage is yours. So I want you to use that time to be that character. Tip number 3. Now, this is a little perspective from the other side of the table, from when I've been a music director and when I've been helping to work on that casting process. Let me tell you what, we want you to succeed. We want you to come in there and just knock our socks off. That's what we're wanting. So we are rooting for you. Don't think, oh my gosh, you're looking for everything that's going to be wrong. No, I want you to come in there and give me something amazing that I can work with, that I can cast in my show to show everyone what an awesome, talented cast I have. I'm looking for you to do your absolute best. So know that they're on your side. Everyone in that panel of casting is on your side. They want you to do your best. And this applies whether you're acting like a casting director. They want to see someone perfect for the role. And sometimes they might not know exactly what they're looking for until they see it. So if you come in there really embodying that character and they go, that's it. That's what I've been looking for. They want that. So use that as your motivation. Help it calm some nerves, take some deep breaths, and show them what you got. Now, tip number 4. This one is something I do want you to think about. So sometimes when we're auditioning for a show, we have one role in mind that we just want with every fiber of our being, and sometimes we don't get it. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's because you weren't talented enough. Sometimes we have to match heights, we have to match looks to each other, and maybe the person who was cast as the princess is has to be shorter than the prince. So if you're too tall and we already have a prince in mind and I know I want this guy for the prince, if you're too tall and you're taller than him, or if there's no chemistry when you're reading cold reads and reading lines together, then that might be why you didn't get chosen. But that doesn't mean I didn't think you were fantastic and I'm like, gosh, I wish I could use that person. And oh my gosh, next time I'm going to be looking for you at auditions. So also, here's a little bonus tip. Keep in mind that at your audition, you are auditioning for the next show. You are always auditioning. So from the time that you show up to that audition, we're looking at the way that you act, the way that you carry yourself, if you're polite, if you're considerate to others, if you're staying quiet when you need to be quiet. We're looking at all of those things because we want to know if you're someone that would be good to work with. So when you come to that audition, know that if you don't book the role you want and I put you somewhere else in the show, or your director puts you somewhere else in the show, they could still be thinking of you in the future for other shows that they're going to do. So don't think, man, I didn't get this one, I'm never going to get anything. Don't let yourself go down that rabbit hole, because chances are we're looking at you for future productions and the production that you're in right now. And that means when you show up to rehearsals, same thing. Make sure you're on time. Make sure you're prepared. Make sure you're on your best behavior, because if I'm working with somebody and I see they're got it down, they have all their ducks in a row, I'm like, where can I place you for the next show? That's really what goes on in our brains, because we want to see you succeed and we want to see you in that spotlight and sharing your gift with others. So I hope this helped calm some of your nerves. Take some deep breaths for me. It's going to be great. You're going to be awesome. You're going to shine. And let me know in the comments below how it went and if any of these mindsets helped you. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe so that way I can see you next time.